Okay, guys. Now I'm going to. I think y'all are ready, or the ones that have been with me for a while. I think you're ready. For anybody that's new, you probably want to go back to the earlier videos and go through them first in order. I think that's probably. What do you guys think? Do you think that's the better way for a new person to come in? I think that probably is a better idea than trying to get into the later videos, because the earlier videos explain more, I think, of the layout of the land, so to speak. And you can, if you watch the earlier videos, if they feel bad to you, then you probably aren't on this path, and that's fine. There's no reason to get mad at people that are on the path. Just go to videos and people who will help you that feel right, okay? And those that it feels good, if you've been this far, I'm gonna tell you something that you need to start working on, and that is working on people knowing anything about your life. So all of this hoopla about the CIA and the NSA bugging your phone or your TV or whatever, probably that doesn't sit very well with most people. But I want y'all to start thinking in terms of, it doesn't matter, that when you go to 5D, everyone is going to know every thought you've ever thought, every deed you've ever done. They will know that. Well, you will know of others. Now, immediately you're going to panic and go, oh no, what will they think of me then? Well, this is a part of that attachment issue. It's easier to not be attached to your stuff, a little bit harder to not be attached to your mate, your friends, and your kids, but this is going to be even tougher, because you're going to not be attached to the life that you've lived, not be attached to the point that you're embarrassed or upset if somebody knows about what you've said or done. The people that are in 5D, it will not throw you at all knowing everybody's thoughts or deeds. It will not. For one thing, you don't just know their thoughts. You don't sift through their thoughts and pull out the ones where they were angry at somebody or thought a very, very negative thought. Well, neither do others of you, okay? What you do know when you get to that point is you will know everything about that person. You can pick a conversation or pick a thought if you'd like. Most people don't. I didn't. I think I did it just to see if I could do it at the time. And it was easy to do. It will be easy for you to do too. It's just not relevant. It's not relevant. What you're more interested in when you meet that person, which is why I have trouble with names, by the way. We know each other by our vibrations, and you will recognize somebody based on that compilation of their vibrations, their experience. So you generally, unless somebody's trying to relate something specific to you, or maybe you ask a question about something or other, and they might guide you to that part of their compilation of vibrations so that you can see it specifically. But no one really cares. No one really cares. Your name will probably be dropped, and people will know each other. When they're in the mid to high ranges of 5D, you'll know each other by your vibrations. It's a lot easier. Much easier than remembering a face or a name. You can't do it by face because people can change any way they want to up there. And name you could change into like a plant for a day, and then just names just aren't any more important than faces when you get up that high, because it can be changed. So everybody knows everybody by their vibration, and no matter what form you're in, you're going to have this vibration that is recognizable. So as you head towards 5D, you need to get really used to people knowing everything about you. And I know I've heard this from, I don't know, Tolle and Abraham, maybe Dyer, but I've heard things like you need to stand in your truth, and that truth is who you are completely. No matter what bad things supposedly you did, by the time you're in 5D, you'll understand, even though maybe you can't completely totally understand it, but you will understand it on one level, even though you don't understand it maybe with each event that has happened, you do understand that it all happened for a reason and it's all perfect. No matter what you translate it as in human form with your belief system, ultimately everything happens for a reason. You planned it or allowed it, and you will know all of that in 5D. You can kind of turn around and look at it as a whole, and understand that yeah, you couldn't have gotten to here if that didn't happen. So now you go, oh, okay, I got it. That's how everybody is, and that's how you'll look at everybody. So I want you to start getting used to the idea that everybody knows everything about you, okay? And you get rid of that worry and fear of who's recording you, who's listening, who might watch what you're searching for on the internet. I want you to make peace with that. I want you to understand that that's part of the reason we have the internet, part of the reason that the CIA, NSA, whoever records everything is for you to get that knowledge. Use that are going to 5D will start getting used to that. Make friends with it. Be okay with it. And those that are in 4D and who want to stay and become a quad entity and really play in 4D, that fear of everything being watched and everything that they're doing, that's a part of the game, how it intensifies in the 4D realm. That fear is very much used in the 4D realm. So if you want to transcend that 4D realm, you're going to have to transcend the fear of somebody watching every move you make, and even deeper, someone knowing every thought that you think. Now, as you get happier and happier and happier, and those negative thoughts, as you think of them, become further and further away, then it becomes it's easy. It's really easy to do. And when you're happy and getting happier, you don't have bad thoughts. You just don't. Happy people don't think bad thoughts. Just like they don't do bad things. When you're happy, you can do whatever you want. And I have got some comments in my videos about, well, just nobody has to follow the rules. It would be chaos. Everybody would be doing crazy, wild murders. And if we didn't have rules about what was good or bad, people would just go insane. Well, that's not what happens. If you're happy and everyone around you is happy, bad things don't happen. Because happy people do not do bad things. It just doesn't happen. So you be happy, visualize everyone around you is happy, and start getting used to the fact that in unity consciousness, which is what you guys say you want to be in, well, part of unity consciousness is everyone knowing what everyone else is thinking and doing. And so start making peace with that, okay? Start not caring, just assume it right off the bat. Just assume it from now on that everyone knows everything that you've ever thought, everything that you've ever done. Now, in reality, people already do that. You just don't know you're doing it. That's how you make an assessment. I've said this before. That's how come somebody who's really angry, you can feel them. Someone who's dangerous, that's done bad things, you know it instinctually. Well, that is you reading everything about that person. You just don't know that you're doing it. You can do the same thing with someone who's loving. You just feel comfortable around them. Hopefully you feel that way around me. And when I meet you in person, hope you really feel it. But you can start practicing with feeling it from me now, because I send it to you, every single one of you, with every single video. And you are welcome. Anybody is welcome to see if they can read or know or feel, whatever the word is that you want to put with it, anything I've ever said and done. You are welcome in. I welcome you wholeheartedly. Yeah. And, but let's practice that. Some of you think it's going to be kind of tough, but trust me, you got to get there before you get to 5D. No pressure. You don't have to do it. You can stay in 4D with it. But no fear is allowed in 5D, remember? And worrying about whether or not somebody can know all your thoughts, words, and deeds, that's a fear. So no fears in 5D. Okay? So now we're going to be happier and happier every day. And we're going to start looking at some of those really deeply ingrained fears that you have that you just don't even think about having. Okay? Alrighty then. That's the end for this one. And it's the beginning of the week, so hopefully I can get some videos uploaded. And oh, by the way, anybody who's got Facebook, if you would please put my videos up on Facebook, I would appreciate it. With the new energies, we can reach some of the Facebook people now that we couldn't reach last week or the week before. So if you would, go ahead and upload my videos to Facebook so we can reach out and find some of those people. John is working on Minds.com, which is the new site that I will be moving over to. My understanding is that it is creator friendly, so there won't be any advertisers that refuse to advertise on this or that because of what's being said. Like, that's what's happened on YouTube. And they won't be doing that. They're going to be creator friendly, which that's a more positive, upbeat format. And I believe they're going to be kind of a combination of YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and all of them, vlogs and blogs, everybody on one site. So if you have a site and you want to go support them, you can monetize over there if you want to. So he's going to be putting together that site, and I'll let you know when there's some videos up, and maybe we can get everybody switched over to Minds. I like even the word. I like the word Minds, come together as a collective. I have decided to call this Naya's Family Collective. That's going to be the name for our group. Also, to let you know, Jeremy Thomas, who's the singer, he has written a song. The lyrics are done. I think you guys are going to really like it. And hopefully he'll sing it and we can link to his singing it. I asked him to write a song that would be not too high, not too low, and it would be catchy so that we could all learn it and sing it together. Whether it's at the forum groups or the live forums, the webinars, seminars, whatever. I hope that the tune lends itself to drum circles as well. If not, I've asked him to do some songs for drum circles as well. So, and maybe he can get some of his peeps together and teach us how to do simple drum beats to this music. I'm a big believer, whether or not you can sing or not, it's irrelevant. If we do it together, it just raises vibrations on everybody, and a bunch of us together will raise the vibrations significantly on the planet. Also, I wanted him to put the videos out, so if you're just in a bad mood, then you can pull it up and sing to it with him, and that will add the vibrations of everything together. So, I've got a board picked. Feel For It, Flow Free is going to be in charge of volunteers. I think she will be excellent at it. I'm so excited. Jeannie will be the vice president, and I guess I'm the president, or I'm not sure exactly if that's the right words. I wanted to be the chairman of the board. So she said, I think she put chairperson. So I think I want to be chairwoman then. Chairwoman of the board. It's not the same as chairman of the board, though, is it? Anyway, I guess I'm chairman of the board. And Stephanie's going to be the secretary. Lauren is going to be the treasurer. Michael's going to be in charge of communication. He's the youngest of the crew. And I'm hoping that he's in touch with all of these new fangled telecommunication, or what do you call that, with people talk back and forth with the internet stuff? Well, whatever it is. Yeah, I need to get updated on these words so I stay young at heart, right? Okay, guys, well, that's what's up, and that's my challenge for you guys. Besides trying to read vibrations, and those of you that aren't empaths, I want you to become empaths. Those that are empaths, I want you to go deeper, further. And now, I want y'all to get used to the fact that everybody knows every thought and deed. Now, in the future, and everything in the past. Okay? Alright, well, here we go. Let's go, guys. Let's go to 5D. Alrighty? Huge hugs. I love you all. Bunches and bunches. Bye now.